Hey everyone! Welcome back to your channel name. You know, it's crazy to think how far wearables have come. Your smartwatch, your fitness tracker, even those smart glasses everyone's rocking, they're like our 2025 sidekicks. Counting steps, tracking sleep, they're supposed to be making our lives better. But here's the thing, what if they're also selling us out? I'm talking about the dark side of all this wearable tech, the cybersecurity risks that could turn your trusty gadget into a hacker's dream. We've seen those X posts, right? IoT risks are through the roof, and guess what? Wearables are smack dab in the middle of it. Some reports say we're looking at a 30% spike in attacks this year alone. So yeah, today we're getting real, getting informed, because this is about more than just losing your step count. This is about your privacy, your security, in a world that's more connected than ever. Hit that subscribe button, and let's find out if your wrist is about to become the weakest link. Alright, first up, let's talk about data. Because that's what this all boils down to, right? Your wearable is a goldmine of information. It knows how many steps you take, your heart rate, even your location in real time. Now that's all well and good if it's staying between you and your fitness goals. But what if it doesn't? I'm talking about apps with weak security, apps that get hacked, and suddenly your personal data is out there on the dark web. Remember that Fitbit breach back in 25? 50,000 profiles, just like that. Names, birth dates, locations, everything someone needs for a little identity theft fun. And it gets worse. Imagine someone knows your routine down to the minute. When you leave for work, when you hit the gym, when you're home alone. That's not just data, that's a roadmap for all kinds of shady stuff. This isn't some sci-fi scenario. This is happening right now. So what can you do? First things first, lock down those app permissions. Seriously, do you need every app to know your location 24/7? I keep mine locked down tight unless I'm actually out for a run. And encryption? Non-negotiable. If the data's not encrypted, it's basically up for grabs. Your heart rate shouldn't be public information, people. Okay, next up, Bluetooth. The silent connector, the invisible handshake between your devices. It's convenient, sure, but it's also a potential backdoor into your life. See, Bluetooth connections, especially older versions, aren't always the most secure. And hackers, they love an easy target. There was this crazy story going around X a few months back. Hackers spoofed a smartwatch connection, sent a fake alert to a bunch of users. Emergency, call this number now. Classic phishing scheme, but disguised as a life or death situation. People panicked, clicked the link, and boom, accounts compromised. Look, I'm not saying you need to ditch Bluetooth altogether, but you gotta be smart about it. First, turn it off when you're not using it. Seriously, does your watch need to be searching for connections while you sleep? I don't think so. And be picky about what you pair with. Only trusted devices. And double-check those connection requests. Remember, Bluetooth might be invisible, but that doesn't make it safe. Treat it like the potential security risk it is. Alright, last but definitely not least, let's talk about firmware. You know those software updates your wearable is always bugging you about? Yeah, those can be a problem too. See, in 2025, it's not just about stealing your data, it's about hijacking your device entirely. And firmware? That's the key. We've already seen cases where hackers are sneaking malicious code into fake firmware updates. They push out these updates through sketchy websites or third-party app stores, and people unknowingly download them, thinking they're just improving their device. Big mistake. There was one attack that hit about 10,000 devices. Hackers used a tampered update to gain access to the microphone and camera on these wearables. Suddenly, they're not fitness trackers anymore. They're listening devices, spy cams, transmitting your every move back to who knows where. This is why you gotta be so careful about where you get your updates. Stick to the official app store, the official brand website, nowhere else. And you know what? It's not a bad idea to wait a day or two after an update rolls out. Let other people be the guinea pigs. See if any red flags pop up on X or Reddit. Trust me, it's better to be a little behind than to turn your wearable into a hacker's plaything. So there you have it. Data harvesting, Bluetooth hijacking, firmware tampering. These are the cybersecurity threats lurking behind your favorite wearables. Look, I'm not trying to scare you off, I'm trying to keep you safe, because knowledge is power, right? These devices, they're amazing tools, but they're not infallible. They're not your boss, they're your buddy. And just like any good buddy, sometimes they need a little guidance, a little tough love to keep them in line. So, what are your biggest wearable worries? What steps are you taking to stay safe? Let me know in the comments, because I want to hear it all. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the wild world of 2025 tech. Stay fit, stay secure, and I'll catch you in the next one.